This'll be a delicious piece of cake. Here, right on my watch. Steering clear.
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Eat this! I'll run you through!
Dance in the wind.
I'm not done! Okay.
Whew. Thank goodness we won.
I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Dan and armor, right?
Not really, no. Like, what's with that scarf? I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart and decided to give it a go.
Oh. This should definitely keep you guys full.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cislodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to...
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, Shout.
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed...
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Anything in order.
Got fired!
I got it. Let's go.
All yours!
Thunder! We won that by a mile.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made the...
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the...
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But first, we have to win the freedom to even...
We'll win it all right.
I guess Menancia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Little help!
You're mine! I'll smash you!
Reload! Dance in the wind!
I'm not
Air
done!
thrust!
It's on!
Keep it high! Just smash it out again!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less crop means more pummel.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're
This is
finished!
in this astral energy! Full throttle!
An astral bite?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
They got me right!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
You're mine! Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Rising Phoenix! Here I come!
I can carve through
I'm
armor!
not done!
Here,
Blew away! I owe you one. You're mine! It's on! Not today!
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
First strike!
Looks like we won. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little... Go no further!
Bet that shell taught you something, Pink?
Let the marksman handle this! Leave the enemy's arms to me!
Old-fashioned intercept! No complaints here! Do it! Lightning block! Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
You're mine!
Do it! Lightning condemn!
Raining slash!
Thunderblade!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Phew, what a rush. Right, here goes! Take this!
Raging Kathleen! I'm only getting started!
Freaking does it!
Raining slash!
Here!
No escape! Be still! Strike! Rising
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Searing flame! Reload!
Take this!
Here I
Raining
go!
slash!
It's over! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'm ready for the next battle! no further!
You're mine! Come now you see what I can do! All mine!
Dance in the wind!
Infernal turret!
See ya! Water!
Burn it down!
More confiscating!
Do it! One more! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
Quit staring and concentrate on the fight.
Freaking
I don't think Order Southern and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Raging Cascade!
That's right! You're mine! Big Flash! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I'm never fit!
Eat this! Swallow Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Blow away!
Sleep
Lightning
well!
Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Into the lightning strike!
Hold together, just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together! We need you in form!
Blow away! Smash you!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint on here.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Blow away!
Here's the healing
Here I
arm!
come! It's over!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Reload!
I'm on it! Swallow Blade! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike! Take it!
All in you! Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Looks like we won.
Little help!
Take it!
Confiscating! I'm only here to dance in the wind!
Infernal turret!
Annihilation!
Do it! I'm surrounded!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
Armor won't save you! Be still!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
Did not really go! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you met...
Go no further! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Infernal turret!
Annihilation! Raging Cascade!
Here,
Let me
ignite!
Dance in the wind!
Blow away!
It's over! Burning
Rising Phoenix!
Here comes!
You're mine!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
choice.
Flaming thrust! Dragon shadow!
I never miss! If it's in the sky, it's mine! This one's mine! We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize!
That focus is double free astral energy!
Say no more. Shot.
Well done! This is barely target practice. Then why bother fighting them? Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
There. An opponent like this should be easy.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Arch shield! Harvesting! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Take this!
Freeze laser! Lightning orb!
Here I come!
Here's a
Power
evil!
won't save you!
First
Hey,
aid!
wait,
Try this on for size!
Blade!
Thunderbolt! Hammy!
Rising
Flame of Fury!
Hit time! Strike! Eat dirt!
Here's a healing arc!
Turn the tables on it.
There are few more left!
Right. As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
The girl at the casino.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm on your mind!
Let's do it!
Raining slash! I can feel my power growing!
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. I'm like bait to them.
You're mine!
Now I've seen everything! Lightning
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Time to let it rip!
I was only trying to be nice.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades in arms.
Right. Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
Up and out!
Onward and upward. Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. So that's what I'm doing. fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out...
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way.
No, I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't...
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that...
Yeah.
Fine then. Suit yourselves.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on... When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move...
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down...
Zephyr taught you? Wow.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some...
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem.
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk.
Really?
Don't mind him, Renwell. It's just...
Difficult to talk about. Okay, now I really want to hear it.
No! Okay? It's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can...
We're finally here. Elde, Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cislodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elde Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
Little help!
Be still! Rising Phoenix!
You got company! Here, let me help. Feel! More for the stockpile! Raging Cascade!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Raining Flash!
Dance in the wind!
Not a chance!
Seal!
The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
looky here.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Ren.
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the...
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten.
Exactly. That's why we need to take...
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't...
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. Whew!